Okay, so in today's video, we are going to talk about one of the leading questions that I get on the channel and I see and I hear all the time, and that is, how do I get more customers when I'm first starting my business? Now, there are a ton of different answers to that, and there is no one certain way that is going to guarantee that your phone starts ringing and people are able to find you online. But one of the main things that I see people suggesting to these new folks in the market is go knock on doors. And while this is not a bad idea, it's not sustainable. And in my opinion, I don't really think it is the best utilization of your time. And the ROI is nowhere near where it needs to be in order to really justify the amount of time that you're putting in for the amount of no's that you're going to receive. But again, if you're just starting out and you've got no other lead flow coming in, then you do what you have to do. Now, I'm pretty fortunate. I've never had to do door knocking because early on, I knew that I needed to have a multi-pronged approach to my marketing. I needed to have a large net cast so I could bring in as many leads as possible. But if I didn't have those leads coming in, you bet your ass that I would be out there pounding the pavement. My knuckles would have calluses on them from banging on doors. Slam doors in my face, that's fine. I'm going to do what I need to do in order to get the jobs coming in. Which brings us to the point of this video, which is the biggest mistake that I see new people make when they're starting their business. And the crazy thing is, the biggest thing that I see people not doing should be the first thing that everybody that starts a business should do. I would almost say before you buy equipment, before you invest in your marketing, before you think about your company name or setting up an LLC, talking to the insurance company, this is the one thing that you need to do to set yourself up for success, or at least put you in a position to where you're not playing catch up from day one. And once I say it, you might think this is just common sense, Mike, but unfortunately it's not. I've talked to far too many people that have missed this step. And when I'm at events like 𝗤𝘂ＣON and I ask the question, and when I talk to people just starting out in person or in the inner circle and I ask the question, my mind is continually blown. And that question is, have you set up your Google business profile? And that is the biggest mistake lots of new people make. They don't set up their Google business profile. So we're going to talk about the importance of doing this immediately, like today, if you haven't already, and how it's going to benefit you long-term. But before we get into that, I did want to tell you about the giveaway that we are doing for 𝗤𝘂cie𝘁𝗲. We are giving away a Ford Ranger, and Southeast Soft Wash is generously giving away one of their soft wash skids. All you have to do is download 𝗤𝘂cie𝘁𝗲. You got to be a premium or a platinum subscriber. And 𝗤𝘂cie𝘁𝗲 is the fastest growing CRM and business tool in the service industry. It does it all. So check it out on the Google Play and the App Store today. The giveaway is at the end of May. Okay, so now let's help people avoid making the fatal no Google business profile mistake. And like I said, this should be common sense. What do you do when you want to find something out? What do you do when you're looking for a restaurant? What do you do when you're looking for a new product of some sort or a service you want? You Google it, which means your business better be on Google because that's the #1 place in the entire world where people go to. Hell, Google is a verb now, which means that's where you want to be. Your business had better be on Google. And if it's not, you're wrong. So if you're just starting out in your business, having a Google profile is absolutely critical for getting new customers. That profile is an online presence that shows up in the Google search, and that makes it easy for potential customers to find you, to contact you, and eventually, if you've done your job, they're going to give you their money for your service. But having a profile alone isn't enough. You need to populate it with all the relevant information about your business. This includes your business name, address, phone number, website, hours of operation, and obviously the services that you provide. You also need to make your profile something that people want to look at. You need to add photos of your work. Before and after pictures are great, or anything else that's relevant to the business or the service that you're providing. And also ask everyone you know for a 5-star review, which can help build trust and credibility for your business in your market. And by having a well-populated Google business profile, and I mean all the things that I just talked about, the pics, the reviews, the updates, making sure the profile is complete. And this is something that you need to continually be working on. It's not just a one and done. You need to keep it up to date with new content and new information every day if you can. And by doing this, you're making it easy for customers to find your business and contact you. Like I said, people search for services online and they use Google. And having a strong online presence can give you a competitive advantage because I guarantee you there are a handful of your competitors that have failed to take this step and they are leaving shit tons of money on the table. We put together the most intensive training the industry has ever seen. Over 6 hours of in-depth training on the best methods for cleaning houses, roofs, driveways, and every other surface you might encounter on a residential job site. How to wash covers, the chemicals to use, how to mix them, the equipment, the best methods to make you the most efficient and profitable you can be. Safety and property protection, specialty chemicals, as well as pro tips, and so much more. It's yours to keep and review forever. We've also included an extensive Q&A section in each module, which gives you even more information at your fingertips. How to wash is less than the price price of one house wash. So don't wait. Click the link below. So obviously I track where all of our leads are coming from. In 𝗤𝘂𝗂, we built this option in so you know where your lead sources are, where you can focus, where you can pull away resources and allocate them to the right spots. Google is my number 2 source of lead generation. Repeat customers is number 1. That has a lot to do with the fact that I've been in business for a long time. But what this does tell us is Google works. And having a strong online presence specifically on Google is going to help you grow your business quickly. And by investing your time and your energy into this profile and populating it with really relevant information, you're making it easier for potential customers to find you and to hire you. And I'm going to keep saying that until you leave a comment below. Google works. So if what I've told you already didn't convince you, I'm going to give you the top 5 reasons why you need to be on Google. Number 1 is it's free, right? Creating a profile isn't going to cost you a dime, and that means your ROI is going to be fantastic. Number 2 is it's super easy to set up, and you don't need any kind of special technical skills to create a profile. You don't need to hire anybody to do it for you. You can be as dumb as a rock and still figure it out. Number 3 is it increases your online visibility exponentially, and especially if you keep it populated with good content, because when someone searches for your services, your profile is going to show up in the search results. The more work you do, the more reviews you get, the higher you're going to rank, and that's where you want to be. It also builds credibility in your market. With all the reviews and the pics of your work, all of these things are going to help you establish trust with potential clients, which makes them more likely or more inclined to want to do business with you. Also, everyone has a smartphone and they search for what they need everywhere. So be everywhere that they're searching for your service. And this also includes Google. Okay, so the bottom line, get on Google so you can get Googled and you can start making that money. And obviously, you need to go download 𝗤𝘂𝗂. Also, if you are interested in winning a Ford Ranger and a Southeast Soft Wash skid, be a premium, be a platinum subscriber. We're going to give that away at the end of this month. And I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks so much. And don't forget, have a great day.